Is it? Yeah, okay, it's working. Hello, we're here. We're doing
Hi.
comic news. Yes. How about you start, Eric? Because you have to read them all. Because my computer's.
All right. So the first thing is that we have an official Thor trailer, which is really just an abridged version of the trailer that was shown at Comic-Con, which people should know that was like a fan trailer. Like that was a trailer for fans for Comic-Con. That was never intended to be the actual trailer because I know a lot of people were like,
That
well, they just
trailer
gave
was
the
too
entire
damn
plot
long.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was too long and they gave the plot away. I'm like, well, it was for the fans. This is the actual trailer.
Eric, are you
So
dying again?
I am. Um, it looks like the lighting looks better. I don't know what that is, but
Mm, I I haven't seen the other one, like the Comic Con one, since it came out, so I didn't go back and compare it because I knew I was gonna watch the same
and
stuff.
and the special effects look really good.
Yes, they do. Eric, by the way, you're a fool and an old man. I just wanted to say
They
that.
they they changed that in this trailer.
I know.
They flipped it around, so it's you're an old man and a fool.
Nothing
Disappointing. I
makes
like it.
sense anymore. I can't
I,
figure
I
it
like the
out.
other line better because it sounds clunkier. If that makes any sense. I was like, it sounds kind of silly. I like it. Then they made it make sense, and I was like, well, all right.
I honestly don't see how it doesn't make any. I don't know grammar.
Yeah, grammatically, you wouldn't say you're a fool and an old man. You'd say you're an old man and a fool, which is what is in this trailer. So
Does that mean is he a foolish fool? Is he being foolish?
he might be.
Okay.
All right. So the next is that Venom is getting an ongoing. I assume this is after he reappears in Spider-Man. I
Um,
didn't see anything.
I read this. I think so. Because they're making a big deal about getting the guy who's Venom right now back in the Scorpion suit.
Yeah, yeah. I knew that Matt Gardner was going to be Scorpion again, and I knew that we were getting a new Venom, and I knew it was the .1 Spider-Man issue. So I assume this takes place. This is going to be right after it. I don't like the weird Punisher costume.
Well, I'm trying to get it up so I can see it right now. Yeah, I'm just like, really an ongoing. Do you think that's gonna work?
Well, he's going to be like a secret agent or something.
Oh, Thanks for reminding me that that is ridiculous.
Yeah. Which I was like, maybe. And then when I saw the costume where he's in like
And
a
okay,
Punisher like SWAT outfit, I was like, yeah, that's something I'll never read.
this is from the guy who gave us Frankencastle
It's true.
and who's writing Uncanny X-Force, which I hear is awesome, but I have not read.
It's not in this link, but whatever one I read this article in when I originally saw it, he said it's going to have the Frankencastle feel. Which, to be fair, I've heard Frankencastle isn't that bad.
I read it when it was starting. I thought it was pretty good. I never read it when it finished because I got lost in something. I got lost in another cornfield. They get confusing this time of year, even though we harvest them.
Alright, so the next news story of the day
Of the day.
is,
Of the day.
we're getting a 4-issue mini, called Annihilators.
Annihilators!
This is written by Abnett and Lanning, and it's Silver Surfer, Beta Ray Bill, Quasar, Gladiator, and Ronan the Accuser. I like 3 of those guys. I really kind of want to read this.
Which ones does he not like, everyone? No, I want to play a guessing
Gladiator
game.
and Ronan the Accuser.
Don't tell them! I wanted them to guess.
But I'd like to read this, but I don't think I will.
I love the cosmic stuff, and this is that kind of. So
See,
I'm
I
reading
haven't
it.
read it. I kind of still need to read Annihilation.
I have not read Annihilation. I got in when War of Kings was starting up.
Oh.
I need to read Annihilation and Conquest and all that.
Also, it says here, as they attempt to fill the void left by the loss of Nova and the Guardians of the Galaxy. I think that might be a spoiler for the Thanos narrative.
It is. Sorry for those who don't know that.
Well, it's their fault.
Yeah. Don't yell at me. Yell at the people who did that. You announced that. I don't know. Well, who knows? By the time it starts coming out, it's going to be a few months. Odds are everyone's going to, who cares, will know about it.
And Mark Waid is now free.
He's free!
He's stepping down as CCO of BOOM.
Editor-in-Chief, you mean?
No, CCO.
Oh. I don't know why I put editor-in-chief. I typed that.
He was editor-in-chief.
Then
he stepped down from there and became CCO.
Yeah, I know. I think we mentioned that, too.
Yeah, I think we covered that. And now he's going back to freelance writing.
I dropped the ball. My bad. Well, he's been freelance writing anyway, hasn't he? He's been writing. No, he was writing Amazing Spider-Man stuff. He was doing freelance already. Which... Anyway. So, yeah. Yeah.
Why is this important, then? Well, I guess now maybe he's going back to it as, like... It's the steady thing he's going to be doing. He's going to be doing...
Because he already has 2 ongoings. Like, he has Irredeemable and Incorruptible and...
Which are both BOOM.
Which are both BOOM, and, The
Traveler. Which I actually want to check some of those out.
And also I don't know if that series is done yet, but he's doing a Captain America mini that I hear is awesome that I have not read.
So why is this important if he's been doing this all along?
Well, he was still CCO. They're saying he's no longer that thing anymore.
Oh. But he wasn't. Apparently anyways.
Apparently we have some sort of M. Night Shyamalan level twist here.
Yeah.
We don't know.
In other news, Flash Thompson has been cast for the Spider-Man reboot. Can we just get a name for this?
I really want them to just say Spider-Man reboot. I don't know. Actually, I hear another name I keep hearing people call it is, who's the guy who's directing it again?
Mark Webb.
Mark Webb's Spider-Man. They just keep calling it his Spider-Man.
I'm behind Spider-Man the reboot. If they call it that,
I'm going
to see it anyways, but I will definitely see it if they officially call it Spider-Man the reboot. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is. Cast as Flash Thompson. Apparently he's from Hannah, Montana.
God damn it, I'm out.
He looks like a douchebag. I don't know, and that's what Flash Thompson's supposed to look like. So
okay, back in if he's right for the role.
I don't know, he looks like a douchebag. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, actually, you know what? For those of us who know continuity, if he's such a douchebag in this, we could sit there going, he's gonna lose his legs.
Now.
Yeah.
40 years in. I was gonna say 30. It's 40. 40 years in.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I know that may be a cruel joke to some, but there's someone who's going to be like, you know what? If this goes right, you're not going to have legs someday.
Yeah, but he's also still going to get laid.
You're right. But he can't walk to the women anymore. He has to roll to them. That
also,
destroys his self-esteem somehow.
Lead guitarist of Anthrax apparently did a Lobo comic.
Yep,
and now he's going to do the Demon comic.
Etrigan, yes.
All I'm saying is that he better be able to get the rhyming down.
What if he doesn't?
Well, then it's gonna suck.
Well, it's gonna suck. What faith you have, Eric? I wanted to read the Lobo thing he did, but it was weird because it was like 2 issues and there were prestige issues.
Right.
So I couldn't really read it in the store. And it's out in trade now, so maybe I'll get it. Also, the art's done by Sam Keith in the Lobo one, and he's doing the art in the Etrigan one too. And I can't...
Oh, that's the series. Oh, see, I knew that series as the Sam Keith Lobo series.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that series. Okay. Yeah, I heard it was terrible.
I heard good stuff about it, like writing wise. I can't stand that art though.
Yeah. See, I remember hearing on iFanboy that Ron picked it up because he likes the art and just that the writing was terrible. I don't know. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. I could be.
You're dying, Eric. It doesn't matter what you remember.
I am dying. I sound terrible today. I don't know what's up with that. But
maybe you ran into some witch who cursed you.
Maybe. Well, I'm sure I've just got like a slight cold because it's, cold. Um,
And speaking of things that make Eric's throat swell, Frank,
yeah, so we got the trailer for Transformers Dark of the Moon, which is nominated for the most fucking retarded title ever made.
you know
Up
what's
there
really
with
stupid? My brother has a rap album that's kind of named that. It's called The Dark
Really?
Side of the Moon.
Well, see, that makes sense. Dark of the Moon sounds bumfuck retarded. Actually, Dark of the Moon sounds like they wanted to call it Dark Side of the Moon, but they couldn't get the copyrights to it, so they said,
Because
fuck it.
that rapper I mentioned would sue them.
No, there's a
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, this trailer's retarded. It looks god-awful, just like the rest of them. And I have no idea who the fuck that reveal's supposed to be. I've heard Ion, I've heard
yeah.
Unicron. The mech designs are just so piss poor, I can't even... Yeah. I'm not seeing
yeah, I didn't want to put this in here, but people are like, no, it's going to be fun watching Eric. He's going to spend 2 seconds on this.
Yeah,
You don't... Yeah, like, it looks the same as the other two, a.k.a. terrible. Who cares? I don't know if I'm going to see it, though. I'll probably have to. People are going to want to hear me angry. They'll probably
I might end up with that, too, because that's why I saw a second one.
Yeah,
People kept being like, have you seen it yet? What do you think? And I was like, fuck, I'll go see it. And then it was the second worst movie I've ever seen. Anyway, so finally...
Well, actually, before we go on, yeah, no one asked him to talk about this on his channel. You know your answer.
Yeah.
People will anyway, but still, try not to.
So the last article of the day is we have some covers for Death of Spider-Man, and they piss me off.
Why do they piss you off, Eric?
He wears the movie Iron Man armor.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
I know artists before have said that they're not talented enough to be able to draw the Ultimate armor.
Yeah, Frank
shouldn't
Joe did that.
Draw them. Don't put them on the book if they aren't capable of doing it. I don't know, it just bugs me. Everyone else looks fine. Everyone else is in their Ultimate outfit, except for fucking Iron Man. I don't know. I'd be really pissed if the interior has the same. Not that I'm gonna read it, but still.
You don't sound great, Eric. You're sounding worse and worse as we go on.
Yeah, I am.
Eric's doing this in an igloo, I think.
Might just be how I'm sitting.
He's sitting on the floor, and Mark Millar wrote this, so yay, our sponsor. I don't care.
Mark Millar and Bendis.
Yeah, because he's writing, because Bendis is on Ultimate, and the Ultimate Avengers versus New Ultimate, which I think is second place for the dumbest title ever. Okay, fine, it doesn't beat Ultimate Comics New Ultimates. Part The Quickening. I just want to call it. They might as well put that there. Yeah, they're covers. And I'm guessing Eric just wanted to talk about it because they're doing that. And actually, I looked through 150 of Ultimate Spider-Man. He's drawn like that too in there.
Oh.
And
that makes me angry.
And of course, they don't even say a thing. They just go like it naturally.
Not that even Mark Millar is keeping the continuity anymore, but...
Yeah.
Actually, there's one more thing I want to talk about. So apparently, Dan Slott bitched out a fan on a message board, and it's awesome. The fan said, it's just a paycheck for Slott anyways. He's not a real fan. Slott said, as a guy who turned down a side job this year for a paycheck that would have been over a third of his yearly income, because it would have meant cutting back on his not-so-lucrative comic book career and get it in the way of his Spider-Man dream job. The guy who sleeps less than 12 hours over the course of 4 days this week working on a script while he was sick. A guy who finally had to be ordered off it by his editor to go see a doctor and is still in a good deal of pain today. This is the first time I think...
Eric, pause real quick. I have to switch over. Keep going.
This is the first time I think I've ever said this to somebody over a comic book message board. Go fuck yourself. Seriously. Go fuck yourself.
You know what makes this funnier? Your voice reading it for some reason. I'm sorry.
It's kind of funny because he says he's
sick.
So
yeah. So it's kind of... This works. Good for him for defending his honor. I don't. Yeah.
I wish more comic book creators would bitch out people on message boards. It's funny.
It is. Well, then.
That's the news.
So all comic book writers and artists, I guess, bitch at your fans.
Well, Mark Millar does it sometimes. So.
True. Yeah. Again, Q&A at the end of January, hopefully. At the beginning of January, I'll have a video up for you people to ask us all the questions that you believe we need to answer. The really stupid ones we'll probably not read.
Yeah.
Don't ask us why... give me an example of a stupid question, Eric.
I don't know.
Don't ask us why you don't know. Also, remember, big announcement at the end of all that. Also, yeah. I'm looking at something really weird right now. I'm watching I'm watching a Coke commercial with Aquaman from Smallville, and he's getting mauled by wolves. It's the best thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. Too good for him, I say.
Yes. So yes, Q&A, blah blah blah. Follow me on Twitter. Donate to your local charity. Don't bitch to Eric about why he thinks the Transformers 3 movie is gonna suck. Bitch at your favorite comic book creators so they can bitch back. Any other lessons we have, Eric?
Not that I can think of.
Oh, and that if you can't draw Ultimate Iron Man, don't draw the book.
Yes.
Or get someone else to just draw Ultimate Iron Man. And to make it funnier, get someone who looks exactly nothing like your art style, just to make it funnier.
Yes.
So,
all right, well, goodbye, everybody.
Yeah, until hopefully next week, we'll be back. And this video is about 17 minutes long now. Thanks, Unlimited Time.